Hi Taurus, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a mid-month money and career tarot reading for the month of September 2021. So I do want to thank you so much for joining me, but I also want to remind you in the moment to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Soul's Journey deck. And as I do the initial shuffling, do keep in mind mid-month money and career tarot reading, intuitive read for the sign of my lovely Tauruses. So take what resonates, leave it doesn't for somebody else, and make sure to check out the other placements within your chart for more messages, okay? One more shuffle this way. Alrighty. For my lovely Tauruses for mid-September money and career, 2021, of course. What else do we have for Taurus? We have 2 flying out. What else do we have for Taurus? Okay. Got the 4. Nice energy. We also have change at the bottom of the deck. So you may feel as if there's a level of change taking place within your career or your finances, or both categories. Feeling like you have to be one with certain changes and adjustments at this time, even if you're not initiating them, right? You might find as if your existing job is changing up in one way, shape, or form, or you may be, trying to initiate a change towards a new career choice, or start up a side hustle. Or for some of you, might be just looking to change your financial investments in one way, shape, or form. Maybe rethinking, rethinking your budget or where you put your money, invest it. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And so we're going to further clarify each of these 4 cards with 2 different tarot decks. So let's start by clarifying this Freedom card with the Tattoo Tarot deck. Alrighty. What do we have for Taurus for this Freedom card? For money and career, of course. I feel like this is meant to be in the upright position. We have the Magician flying out, as well as the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A true focus on your individuality, your individual goals when it comes to your money, your career. Thinking a lot about manifesting, or being pushed by the universe to think a lot about manifesting your level of freedom when it comes to your money and your career. Some of you thinking about, separating yourself from a job that limits you or hinders you in one way, shape, or form. Feeling like you desire freedom in that sense. For a lot of you, wanting to have financial freedom, in wanting to be able to afford this or that, or to travel, and feeling like at times you stress over whether it's going to hinder you when it comes to the goals set in place that are tied to your money in one way, shape, or form. Feeling as if you're pushed to utilize your mindset, your beautiful analytical Taurus mind, to manifest this level of freedom however it pertains to you. We're going to continue and pull a couple cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck. I'm being drawn to this hand here. There may be certain points in the second half of September where a lot of Tauruses are like, see a level of gossip or something they don't really resonate with or approve of within their work environment, and just being like, stop, right? Just kind of putting your hand to it, or turning your cheek to it and being like, that's enough. Interesting. Felt quite random, but necessary to mention. What else do we have for freedom here for Taurus? The Wheel. And so I feel like within this second half of the month, you're going to see things start to progress for you in a different way, where you start to see the continuation of this wheel churning. Things happening for you in a way that you don't expect, I feel the need to say. You seeing sort of progress happen towards this level of freedom, towards a level of success you deserve at this time. Feeling like a lot of you Tauruses are going through a bit of a balancing act, a juggling act, trying to accomplish a lot, or just trying to confidently move towards certain changes that need to happen at this time. Or if you don't feel like you're initiating the changes once again, feeling like you're going through a balancing act, trying to adjust to certain changes that are taking place in your work environment or with your money, okay? Moving on to love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And so there's going to be a level of focus throughout the second half of the month and the month in general on whether or not, you actually enjoy what you're doing for work on a day-to-day basis, even if you have multiple jobs and sources of income. Do you love your relationship with money? You know, is it positive? Do you kind of let your money come and go as it may? Or are you too kind of Four of Pentacles, trying to control that savings too much? What do we have for love for Taurus? With the Six of Pentacles and, which one's this? The Five of Cups coming out. This focus on the past at certain points in the month. You not being able to kind of keep it present, or finding yourself drifting to the past, maybe past jobs or past financial choices, feeling it's a bit hard to stay present and focused on what you have at hand. But then in comes a gift of abundance with the Six of Pentacles to keep you positive, optimistic, and to remind you that everything that's happened up until this point has been purposeful, to help you move towards a level of love for your finances, for your career. And sort of this gift of abundance is not only to help you stay present and optimistic, but just to help you love the progress you've made up until this point, to sort of view your future as one that's going to be successful, okay? And so let's pull from the Light Seers Tarot deck for this love card for Taurus. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And so it's at this point, this level of abundance coming in, this gift of abundance from the universe, reinstills that confidence within you, or just allows you to continue feeling confident and bold with the choices you're making at this time, the decisions, and it leaves you feeling quite abundant, as if your cup is overflowing. And it just reminds you to a certain extent to look around and reminisce in a positive way that you have a lot of abundance in your life at this time, that you have succeeded in certain ways that you didn't expect, and ways that you expected, of course, but just remembering that you need to sort of trust in the universe, the mystery of how things are meant to unravel, to keep making adjustments and changes, even to your own habits and your mindset, to move towards a level of love when it comes to your career and your finances, okay? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And so it feels like after you kind of exit this abundant sort of gaining confidence time of the month, there's a focus on your pride in one way, shape, or form. What do we have for pride for Taurus? With the Queen of Pentacles, again, so that's twice, a huge focus on your feminine side, as well as the Fool. You being pushed to maintain that level of confidence, that level of pride for the financial decisions you made up until this point, for the success that you've had up until this point with your career, even if you feel like you could have made more progress or succeeded in different ways that haven't come to be. Feeling as if a lot of you are being pushed to take a leap of faith in one way, shape, or form. If that means, moving towards a new career choice, or just a new financial decision, maybe something to invest in, a new financial contract for some of you, and commitment that would take things to the next level for you, change your life for the better. Let's continue by pulling a message or two from the Light Seers Tarot deck for Pride, for Taurus. What else do we have? With the Sun, it feels like along with pride, you're just gonna find that the universe is pushing you to move in a confident manner towards a level of happiness. Asking yourself, like, what do I feel happiest about within my career? How can I have more happiness, more success, more contentment when it comes to my finances, when it comes to my career? Feeling as if there's a true focus as well on certain completions. Whether you're making your way towards a completion or just kind of reflecting on certain completions from the past as well. And, when you feel most proud of your decisions, your choices, your success, and even your failures in your future, you feel happiest in the present moment and about your future. Okay? Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And so let's pull some tarot for this. For Taurus, for trust. The Sun again. Wow. Yeah, so I truly feel like especially the last week of the month, you're going to be extremely happy, or at least doing what you can to move towards that level of happiness. Even if that means completing a situation that no longer works for you. And that could just be a financial obligation or investment. And allowing yourself to trust in how things are meant to unravel. Trust in the future of a choice or decision that you're making at this time. There's no coincidence that it's side by side with this change card. Feeling as if you're kind of becoming more content with the mystery of things. All right? And allowing for yourself to trust that inner voice and intuition as to where you're heading and what you're trying to adjust to this time. And to wrap up this beautiful reading for the trust card, my lovely Tauruses. 3 of Pentacles and the World. And so as your world continues to change when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, I feel like just in general, allow yourself to be one with the attention you deserve and are receiving at this time. You know, these changes, adjustments, and just your new outlook on things is gaining a new level of attention and admiration from those around you, not just in your work environment. And just understand that as for some of you, you're presenting something new or that you've been working on towards the end of the month, and it gains a positive amount of attention. But just remembering that trusting your own intuition, your own inner voice as you move forward and again, adjust this or that, it just leaves you truly happy at the end of the day, at the end of the month. Awesome. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing rest of the month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.